In this brief video, I'm going to show you how to use the Zoom web conferencing system used by the Watch Hill Conservancy to conduct business during this coronavirus lockdown period. It's a very effective tool, very easy to use. It works off a desktop PC, a laptop PC, a Mac. It works off iPads, and it even works off your iPhone or your Android phone. It's optimal if the computer or the phone or the iPad that you're working with has video and audio capability. That'll give you the best experience. You will be given Zoom credentials that look like this. You're going to be given a website address and a dial-in number and a meeting code. You probably won't need the dial-in number and the meeting code. In theory, you should be able to do everything off your website. In case your computer does not have a working microphone system on your cell phone, you can dial this number, provide this meeting ID followed by the pound sign, and you can connect to the audio that way. But if you're using a relatively recent computer, all you need is this web address. So let's start Zoom. I'm going to copy that address to my clipboard. I'm going to go into a blank tab in my web browser and paste that URL, hit return, and Zoom is going to come back to me. I'm going to say open Zoom, and this is starting my meeting. I'm going to say join with video, and I'm going to say join with computer audio. So now we're connected to the Zoom conference. You can see me on this little thumbnail up top, and the host is broadcasting right now over a bird feeder that a gray squirrel is having breakfast at. One thing I want to show you once you're in a Zoom meeting from the very beginning is gallery view versus speaker's view. We're in speaker's view right now. If you switch to gallery view, you'll get two thumbnails. You'll get a thumbnail for everybody who's online. And so if we're having a Conservancy board meeting, there might be a dozen or 15 different thumbnails where you'll be seeing each participant. I also want to point out that the first time that you launch Zoom, it'll ask you if it can download a little bit of software to your computer. Say yes, load that software. You'll never have to do that step again. It's a very simple install. Okay, let me walk you around a few of the controls on your Zoom page. Now that we're in gallery view, you'll notice where that used to say gallery view, now it says speakers view, and whoever is doing the broadcasting at the moment, and we're picking up bird sounds off the host, which is out on my porch right now. We're going to flick back into gallery view. Okay, a couple of controls here. If you want to see who's on, you can hit the participants button, and it'll give you a list of participants in the right-hand panel. If you want to send a message to all the participants or to one, hit the chat button. You type your message down here. This will go to everyone that's logged on. And I'm going to say, Pete has a question. I'm going to hit return. And everybody with their chat windows on, this will pop up. So chat is a pretty good way of talking among Zoom participants without interrupting the broadcast. One problem that we can have with Zoom, unless we're very disciplined, is people talking over each other. And so when we do our Zoom conferencing, we will ask people to, if they wish to make a comment or ask a question, simply raise your hand on the screen, and that way whoever is moderating the meeting will know that you have something to say and they can call on you. Don't just speak up, because people talking over people will create problems. You'll notice that your controls only come up when you run your cursor on top of them. If you keep your cursor on the screen for a while, all your different controls go away like they just did. So we know the chat window, the participants window. You won't have to do anything with recording. One thing that we can do is this share screen. This allows either the host or one of the participants to put their screen on everybody's screen. We might find this a helpful tool if we need to review documents, spreadsheets, or PowerPoint presentations. That's something that the host will take care of. Over in here you have some tools to test your audio system. It's always a good practice if you're hearing a presentation, come over here and mute your microphone. Notice that my microphone is muted with that little red line through it up top. The reason that we do this is if your cell phone rings or if you start typing something in your keyboard, that can create some annoying sounds coming through for everybody. So mute yourself and remember to unmute yourself if you have something to say. You have some video tools here, which I don't think that you're going to be messing with. Let me unmute myself, and that's really all there is to it. It's a very simple system to use. When the meeting is done, you're going to click this Leave Meeting down here. I'm going to do that right now. Leave Meeting. Do you want to leave the meeting? Yes. And I'm out of Zoom. So I hope you find this helpful. Before we conduct our first board meeting, we will probably schedule 1 or 2 test sessions so that you can practice with Zoom, and I'm sure that you'll find it a comfortable tool. Okay, this ends the video.